So last weekend, my dad decided it was time to pass on his legendary grilling skills to me, as if grilling hot dogs was some ancient family tradition only whispered about at reunions. He gathered the family in the backyard, donned an apron that read "License to Grill," and handed me a pair of tongs with the solemnity of a knight bestowing a sword. Everything seemed normal, except he kept winking and referring to the grill as the dragon, which felt a little dramatic, even for him. I was expecting some straightforward fatherly advice about how to flip a burger, but instead, Dad launched into a confusing, step-by-step monologue that sounded more like a cryptic treasure hunt. First, you must summon the flame, but not too fiercely, lest the sausages become charred relics, he intoned, waving the tongs like a wizard. Each instruction contradicted the last. Never close the lid, unless you want to, but only if the wind is from the east. I tried to take notes, but halfway through he started quoting Sun Tzu and referencing his covert operation at the 4th of July cookout in '96. By the time he was explaining the secret handshake for propane tanks, I realized I was completely lost, hungry, and beginning to suspect that Dad just liked hearing himself talk. So, while he was distracted giving my cousin an impromptu lecture on the metaphysics of barbecue sauce, I retreated inside, grabbed a bag of marshmallows, and, desperate times, fired up the gas stove. With the precision of a Board Scout, I roasted a marshmallow to golden perfection, right there in the kitchen, no dragon wrangling required. I brought my masterpiece outside, presented it to Dad, and waited for the inevitable grilling critique. Instead, he stared at the marshmallow, looked back at the grill, then back at me, and burst out laughing. "Well, kid," he announced to the family, "looks like you skipped the grill and went straight to being the toast of the town." And that's how I learned Dad's greatest grilling lesson: when in doubt, just wing it, and never trust a man who thinks charcoal is a lifestyle.